And now I give you the chocolate bonbon of the French Riviera! Dominique du Monaco!
VleraBrite Daily Vlogs. Real quick, I just want to say that the Fall Out Boy cover is now up on our VleraBrite channel, so click here to check it out. And also I want to say thank you for all of the good feedback, because it really makes us feel good and it makes us really happy when we can make you happy and entertained. So thank you for all the awesome comments.
Dude, are you going to be able to sing on You Now?
That's what I'm wondering. Watch the rest of the vlog to wonder why he's asking me that.
How was that?
Do another one.
Hey, you can't be revealing my shit before the show starts.
Don't. They probably think you're psycho right now. You might want to tell them what you're doing.
Oh, so the musical we're putting on. Let's see it.
He's going to school for acting, so he was doing one of his things.
Doing a musical. Oh yeah.
I said massage me, not me.
Oh.
What the hell? Yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing with our lives? We're exporting this again because I think I cut the song off, and then we're gonna edit the video. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing with my life. DJ, on the other hand,
Anything farts on me.
You can queef anywhere.
I don't know what this means, but my lower left cheek is starting to swell up again. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I got my wisdom teeth removed like 3 weeks ago or something. And I'm starting to have pain and swelling again. I don't know what that means. I hope it doesn't mean it's infected, but it might be. And DJ is having bad TMJ problems. We're all screwed up today.
So, alright.
But we're not gonna complain.
We'll just tell them.
We're just gonna tell them what's going on.
No, I mean, I'm gonna be like a little bit more personal than usual. Because I'm gonna tell you about the medication I've been taking. So, last year, I was
Do you want me to tell the story so you don't hurt your jaw?
Yeah.
Okay. Last summer, we were gonna be going to VidCon, and I mean, DJ's been he used to have this really bad breathing problem, and we didn't know what it was. He couldn't figure it out, and we went to the doctor, and every doctor told him, like, he had like X-rays done of his chest, blood taken. What else? He went to one of those allergy doctors, and every doctor pretty much told me he had anxiety. So he went to his family doctor, and he prescribed him Klonopin. He prescribed him the Klonopin so he could take it for going on the airplane and for the traveling, because traveling causes a lot of anxiety, especially on DJ. And so he said take it as needed, not as prescribed. It was prescribed 3 times a day, but he would only take 1 when he needed it. And then short after, he started taking it every day, which was
No, shortly after I started getting TMJ.
No, but what about the You took it more often, not every day, though.
I was taking it every time I had breathing problems.
Oh, but that was all
the time.
I
didn't take it every day, no. It was like maybe like twice a week.
Okay, so he took it about twice a week. And this was around the end of Critic Harder, which was like August, kind of, I think. And he started getting TMJ. That's how long ago TMJ started, was August. But it wasn't like that bad. It was a little bit, probably a month or 2 later, I don't know, it's hard to remember all the time. He started complaining it was really bad. Like, his TMJ was really bad. So he started going to his orthodontist and asking him, my TMJ is really bad, blah, blah, and I've been having this breathing problem. My breathing problem's not so bad, my TMJ is worse right now, and I really need you to help me. So he made him a splint. And then he started using the splint, but every time he left the orthodontist, the splint would,
My jaw would move and the splint wouldn't be hitting even.
Yeah, his jaw wouldn't move and the splint would not be hitting even, which is supposed to be hitting even. So he had to keep going back to get it readjusted. He didn't go back he's supposed to go back immediately after to get it readjusted, and a couple times he didn't, and he wasn't wearing it, and then...
It happened 2 days after I wore it.
Yeah, and so the whole splint thing, he started feeling like a few months later, or a month and a half or 2 months later, after wearing a splint, he was like, I think my jaw is shifting. And you guys remember when he was talking about his jaw looking like it's not, like it's really crooked. And he was blaming it on the splint because it wasn't like that before the splint. And his
Around this time I was still taking the Klonopin like 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah, he's still taking the Klonopin. Then DJ's parents convinced him that maybe he needed to go see the chiropractor because the chiropractor claimed he could help him. And he and DJ just felt that the splint wasn't helping him. So he stopped wearing the splint and stopped going to orthodontist because it was a lot of money. And
around that time, I stopped wearing the splint and I was about to go to the chiropractor. But around that time, I read something online saying anxiety medication could help your TMJ. And I was like, hey, I notice that every once in a while, the 2 or 3 times a week that I take my Klonopin, that my TMJ feels better around that time. And then when I'm not taking it, it gets really bad again. And because I was always confused why my TMJ would go up and down and be painful and less painful and painful. And I realized because the Klonopin made it better. So when I started going to the chiropractor, I was like, you know what, I'm going to start taking my Klonopin every night before I go to bed so I don't grind at night, because that's what most TMJs call it.
Yeah, you grind your teeth at night.
And I was like, okay, so I'm going to start taking it at night every day, just once a day. It's prescribed 3 times a day, so it can't be that much. So if I take it once a day, it shouldn't be like, I'm not taking that much of it. It's just like once a day at night. I don't grind that much. And I did that, and because of that, I think I started thinking that the chiropractor was helping me, because I did that right when I started going to the chiropractor, and I was literally better. Like, you could see in the vlogs.
I mean, he wasn't fully better. He's still, like, singing and, like, rigorous things on his job made him have pain. But his just normal, like, he'll wake up in the morning and not have pain.
I was taking it every day, and I was pretty much, like, I could handle the TMJ. You could see in the vlogs I was happier. You could see in the vlogs that, like, I wasn't complaining about my TMJ anymore. It's because the Klonopin was basically relaxing my muscles in my jaw and making it tolerable, and I could actually eat like decent foods. So I told the chiropractor, like, I didn't even tell the chiropractor for like 2 months. He said he'd fix me in 2 months, which I was still in the same position. So I told him, I was like, I've been taking Klonopin, and I noticed I missed a day the other day and it got really bad. And he was like, oh, don't take that crap.
And he gave a big speech about how it's really bad. He's putting chemicals in him, toxic chemicals.
I listened to him and I stopped taking it for 2 days, and it got to this point again. So I was like, screw this, and I started taking it every day again. Then I read online that one of the, like, it doesn't have that many side effects. Like Klonopin, compared to the other anxiety medications, it seems to really not have that many side effects at all. But one of the side effects I saw was if you stop taking it, you have it could cause muscle spasms. And I think that could be what's happening in my jaw when I stop taking it. The muscle spasms are coming. So I almost think that right at this point I'm having muscle spasms, because I stopped taking it again 2 days ago, hoping that I can get past muscle spasms and maybe I'll start healing.
He thinks that when he started taking the Klonopin back in last year, when he got it, that caused it.
And stopped taking it.
Yeah,
Like,
that
it was
caused
causing muscle spasms, which might have given me TMJ.
That's how he got his TMJ, because that's around the time he started getting TMJ. So he's thinking maybe the medicine caused it. So now he's in a lot of pain, not taking the medicine, and we're just gonna go from there and see what's going on. And we'd like to hear from you guys if you've ever had any, like, any experiences like this, or if you take this medication and you've had any of these experiences. It'd be really helpful to know if this has happened to you too.
Yeah, I kind of just want people to know that if they have TMJ and they're having the same problems and they realize, hey, I'm taking anxiety medication too, that could be either the cause of it or it could be what's making it better. I'm not sure what it is. I'm trying to find out right now. But
we're about to go to the chiropractor now, and we're just gonna tell him everything. And
you wouldn't believe how much pain I'm in right now, and when I'm taking it, I'm in almost like it's tolerable. And when I stop taking it, it's like the worst pain. It's terrible. So I'm hoping that if I keep it out of my system for a while, I'll start healing. The chiropractor said that he'd probably fix me in a month, even though he said he'd fix me in 2 months ago. So I'm not sure. Maybe the anxiety medication was messing him up. So I'm going to give him a month to fix me without the medication and just like suffer the whole time. I hope I'm not like really annoying on you now.
So we just went shopping, and we among some of the things we bought was a couple of kinds of teas to help DJ relax, such as chamomile tea or chamomile, I don't know how you say it, and kava.
I was looking for chamomile, and I had one, but it had caffeine, I think. So I saw this one, it said it had chamomile in it. It's not chamomile tea, it's triple leaf tea, relaxing tea. I just didn't want to have caffeine because then it would have made me grind. But chamomile relaxes your muscles, I guess, so I wanted to make sure I had chamomile in it.
On the thing it says, this delicious caffeine-free herbal tea includes valerian, passion flower, skullcap, chamomile, and catnip. Catnip? Dude. I'm gonna be like a kitty and be like,
Meow. Purr. Meow.
Yeah, I can't wait till that happens.
Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Welcome back once again to Confessions of a VLer. My third confession. When I first saw VleraBrite for the first time, I subscribed to them mostly because of Sabrina. I mean, it's different now. I mean, that was a few years ago. You know, so I don't, it's, I'm, you know, I mean, I'm not the only one. I love you, DJ.
Share your favorite in life. If you don't, you might not be a troll, but you're not very nice.